What's going on, guys? BTS here, back again with another episode of Best Classes, a series in which I go over a certain gun and class that I personally think works best for that gun. And in today's video, we have the very last light machine gun in the series, the MK48. So if you have a certain light machine gun that you want to see an episode on, but you missed, feel free to check the playlist that all these videos go into, and chances are you will find it there. So let's get right into the class that I am using. Just like every other light machine gun class, I have quick draw, stock, and yes, target finder. So if you do use this online, you will get quite a bit of hate, and I've ranted about this so much. There's no reason to hate on the target finder. It's basically just like marks. It's not even as good as marksman because you get that tunnel vision when you aim down sight. And if you don't want the little red triangle to come up on you when people look at you through the target finder, just use cold-blooded. I don't understand why people don't do this, but yet they continue to bitch and cry about the target finder, even though these are the same people that will use like C4 and fast hand. So that just leaves me confused and disoriented. But anyways, so yes, quick draw, target finder, stock. It's a really good light machine gun setup though. If you are trying to make some friends online, what I suggest doing is switching out the target finder for something like red dot, just because it will make a lot less people bitch and cry and just complain. So anyways, let's get right into perks: lightweight, toughness, dexterity, the base perks setup for any really good class, especially with light machine guns. Though what I will do sometimes, if I'm playing on a rather large map, I'll switch out dexterity for something like marathon, but not if I'm playing free for all. That's more or less for objective based play, like domination or demolition, where there's a certain point in the map where you need to get to quickly and you do want to use a light machine gun. So I would definitely suggest switching out dexterity for something like extreme conditioning. Absolutely keep the lightweight on there, and then of course toughness is something that you always want to use because pretty much everybody uses toughness. So if you're not using it, you're just kind of at a disadvantage. And then I also have hardline on, so then I can get my kill streaks as soon as possible. Now normally with hardline, I put hardline on guns that I don't do well with, but I tend to do really well with light machine guns because they're not the hardest guns to use, not gonna lie, but they're easy to get low end kill streaks with. So then that with hardline, you can get your kill streaks really easily. So if you have a full team of people using light machine guns, hardline, and UAVs, you pretty much constantly always have a UAV up in the air. It's definitely worth a try. It works well for me. So anyways, that basically does it for this class setup. So don't forget to go into free-for-all, play 3 to 5 games, and post your best scores in the comment section below. And if there's a certain gun that you want to see me do an episode of best classes on, go ahead and leave that in the comments below, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. But I am pretty much done every single weapon that is in Black Ops 2. The only things that I have left are the FHJ launcher, the assault shield, and the XPR. Everything else is done. So if there is a certain gun that you want to see and it's not one of those ones that I just listed off, check the playlist because I can guarantee that it is in there. But anyways, I'm BTS. A like would be appreciated, and until next time, stay creative, guys.